YouTube, it's Kurt here, and today I'm going to talk about depression and music. And the reason why I'm talking about this is because it's a unique topic that I feel like a lot of people are drawn to, but there's a lot of mystery surrounding this. And I just want to clarify some truths surrounding it concerning how depressed musicians are, whether they're more depressed than the rest of the population, and whether or not it actually contributes to the artistic craft. So first off, I'm going to talk about the facts, of course. So obviously a lot of iconic figures in art in general have killed themselves or experienced mental health problems. Vincent van Gogh, Kurt Cobain, you can find a full list, I'll put that in the description for you to see. And it's clearly a lot of people. But when we look at the facts of the wider population of musicians, we'll find that there actually is a higher suicide rate among artists in general, and that goes for a lot of different types of artists. It's not as pronounced as other occupations, such as being a doctor, being a dentist, or being a construction worker, actually, but the difference against the rest of the population actually is there. But that doesn't mean all musicians are depressed, or that means all good musicians necessarily have mental health disorders. But it does kind of add a mystique to it. So jumping from that, I feel like a lot of people are drawn to the idea that the mental health disorder actually makes them better musicians. Now, this is where we can't really talk about statistical facts. We're just talking about the subjective side of music and how, I guess, mental health can transform a perspective or transform the product that someone creates. And to be fair, I feel like in ways that depression can widen people's perspectives. It can open them up to new depths, and really depression in itself, I feel like it's just a different perspective on the world. It's a perspective that most people in their lives probably won't have, because most people, the majority, about 2/3 of people won't ever experience clinical depression in their lives, at least statistically, that we know of. So right there, that gives you maybe a clue as to why these depressed people might spring these new musical movements onto people. And if you look at it from an evolutionary perspective, there's a lot of evolutionary biologists out there and psychologists that think that depression is evolved in us. It's evolved to make us problem solve. It's evolved to make us think of new and creative ways to solve our problems or get out of ruts. So with that said, depression can actually be a motivator to actually create something. And that can go through, that can be a variety of things. That can mean a variety of creations. In the past, that might have been building an actual house if you're depressed, or building something, or going out and hunting and actually providing for your family. Nowadays, we have those things taken care of, so now that can result in other creative things. That might result in a new awesome painting, a new awesome movement within art or within music. So I think there is some evidence that depression and other mental health problems can actually improve art and actually take it in new directions. But it's not fair to say that someone has to have a mental health disorder in order to create new things. That's not the only way to be creative. I feel like a creative mind can just be a creative mind without necessarily having those problems. That's just my opinion on the topic, but for credibility, I do have a degree in social work and a minor in psychology, so I think I've been educated in that topic a little bit, so hopefully that's helpful to your perspective. But if you have any thoughts on this, I just want to give this discussion because it's a fun one, it's an interesting one, but I've been working on other stuff. Yeah, I've been wanting to work on more musical performances because I haven't done that in a while. I've been creating in the album sense, but not in the YouTube sense. But yeah, but discussion has been fun, and I wanted to bring this discussion to you guys. But if you have any comments, questions, or concerns about this topic or anything else, feel free to leave them in the comments section. No spam, please! But yeah, just go ahead and do that. If you like this video, subscribe. If you like my band, we're American Time Machine. Go listen to our stuff if you want to. But that's all I got for now, so I appreciate it, guys. So thank you.